bite. Because I don't think that feeling ever really goes away. Hello, we are back with some really awful lighting from my kitchen lights right here. I'm about to go brace the very cold weather so that I can go get ingredients to make birria tacos for this week. Alright. Wait, babe.
What?
We're gonna record. You literally turned it on right when I said record.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be like...
No, I wanted to know what you think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I made birria tacos, which is Albert's favorite dinner that I make, I think.
They're all my favorites.
How do you like it? Is it good?
Huh?
Tell the viewers at home. Turn off the camera, turn off the camera.
How is it? Oh, yeah.
Ooh, maybe I should do another bite.
Tell me how you really feel.
I like birria. You introduced it.
Is mine better than takeout?
Really crunchy. Ah.
I just wanted to sit down and have a little chat. So for those of you that don't know, I will be turning 30 at the end of this year. And it's really just got me thinking about what it means to kind of meet this milestone and leave your 20s and enter this next chapter. Growing up, I think a lot of us kind of see 30 as this other, where we're looking on the other side of the fence, seeing this person who has a house and kids and marriage, but it's not necessarily us. It's this other version of ourselves that we're going to be one day versus the person that we are now. It's a weird disconnect, and I'm still trying to wrap my head around it because I don't think that feeling ever really goes away. It's kind of the same as how if you talk to someone who's older, maybe in their 50s, it's a weird disconnect. And I'm still trying to wrap my head around it because I don't think that feeling ever really goes away. It's kind of the same as how if you talk to someone who's older, maybe in their 50s or 60s, they'll tell you that they still feel like a kid. They're still the same person that they were when they were 15 and in high school as the person that they are now as a grandparent. And I think we look forward thinking that surrounding certain milestones in life that you're supposed to have certain things checked off by a certain age. And I also feel like 30 in particular has this weird stigma around it, especially for women, where society suddenly just makes us disappear overnight. I mean, we're so youth focused in our culture that if you're not in your 20s, you kind of become invisible and it feels like you no longer matter. I mean, I remember being 22, 23 and thinking that 30-year-olds had nothing in common with me and that they were just kind of this other part of life where you would just suddenly be boring and responsible and everything about growing and learning and being exciting and enjoying your life would be over. And I think social media has really exacerbated this because we see so many people who are young, especially in the 18 to like 25 range, who absolutely dominate Instagram and YouTube and TikTok. And even if you're older, you still use those apps. So you're still seeing these younger people represent you and your experiences when they're not necessarily in the same life stages you are. And it's really bizarre in a way. I mean, there's almost no representation or visibility of people who are in their late 20s or early 30s, despite that age group being only a couple years older than someone who's, say, 24. I think I'm still processing a lot about what it means to be in this time in my life. And I thought it would be a good idea to share. I mean, this stuff keeps me up at night. The lessons I'm learning, the questions I have, the things I'm figuring out. And I just figured for anyone else who's going through the same growing pains, that maybe if I were able to talk about it, then maybe you can feel a little less alone and we can figure it out together. I'll still be posting vlogs about New York and my daily life here, but I'm gonna try and incorporate different topics along the way and really just kind of whatever I'm thinking about or whatever I'm really meditating on. It's gonna be weird because I'm not used to being this personal or this vulnerable about my personal life in my vlogs, but I think it'll be a good challenge and something different to focus on for this year. Anyway, if there's something that you are concerned about or thinking about in relation to being in your late 20s, entering your 30s, let me know, put it in a comment or message me and we'll talk about it. I might not have the answers, but we'll have a little discussion anyway. As always, thanks for sticking around. I know I'm not a YouTuber with a million subscribers and there's only a few of you out there watching this, but I appreciate it. I appreciate that you support me and that you're willing to connect. And I hope you stick around for the long haul. See you in the next one.